You're a piss poor black man and you're a piss poor black woman. That's the problem. And if you did not understand what Charleston White was saying, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That man said a lot of black men hate their baby mama. Which one of y'all hate your baby mama? Right? He asked questions. I do the same shit. So that's how I understand where he's coming from. The reason why the life it is today with kids is because kids was having kids. There's no structure in a home. And he right. You got your 4-year-olds and your 5-year-olds popping their vaginas to Sexy Red. That's correct. Everybody be looking at me like, oh, you just raise your children to stay little kids. No, there's levels to growing. I want my children to be children as long as they can. That's why my kids don't wear no wigs. My daughter I just started getting her nails done, and them bitches got to be short. This is her first time, her second time. The first time was with her at her father's funeral. This is her second time ever getting it done. He literally said there's not enough black men in the home. I'm not talking to no black man who cannot communicate with his baby mama. These are the words of Charleston White, and he's right. But see, you got to have that mentality as a woman. Like I said, regardless of what me and my kid's father went through, that don't have nothing to do with the children. You're still going to be a father to your children. I'm the disciplinary. I always been the discipline. And I'm proud to say that my kids didn't grow up fast. You got a lot of people who, they just gave up. Like they just gave up on themselves. They gave up on their kids. And a lot of women be angry and upset because their parents won't parent their children. My mama didn't parent any of my children. You had that baby at 16, you gonna be a motherfucking mama. And I applaud her. Do you hear me? Because I can only imagine the type of woman I would have been if my mother raised my children. I would be a hoe, okay? I wouldn't have no discipline. I would be a hood rat. I know it. But because she forced me, I'm a mother. And I'm grateful for that because the responsibility is hard, yes. But I got this shit. And I do it with honors. Shit, sometimes I got to parent my baby daddy. A lot of people don't like the messenger. But it's truth in what the messengers say. And a lot of people need to understand that shit. Be a parent. He said, these women go up to the schools and they get mad at the teachers. Not even realizing that your kid was the one at fault. That's why when the school called me, I listen to both sides. I want to hear your side and I want to hear the teacher's side. And I really like to sit at the round table. Don't call me on the phone. Call me up to the school so we can talk about this in person. And I can discern whether the teacher is lying or making up shit or adding shit or not. There is no black man in my household because of my situation. We just don't work the fuck out. But when it comes to getting some money, when it comes to whatever it is that he may be lacking, I don't mind being there as long as I see that you're there for yourself. You understand? Because his job is to help me and my job is to help him. And I don't ask for no help from nobody, not even my baby daddy. Take care of your kids is all I need. Yes, your kids can come to your house. Yes, you can pick up your children. Let's set some dates. What date? What time? You got some extra money for me to make for these kids in my household? I'm all for it. But see, when you in a situation where it ain't no feelings and nothing involved, you could do that. Because I don't wear my heart on my sleeve like a lot of women do. And I'm going to take care of my kids. And regardless of any of my baby daddies was not in my life, I'm still going to take care of my kids. I'm not going to let my kids fall because I want them to be better than me. I want my kids to go far and beyond. And they will. The expectations I have for my children are so fucking high. I've already spoke it in existence for them. And it's not what I want. It's what they going to have for themselves. Responsibility, morals, vibrating high on a great frequency. I want the best for them. The school called me and said, well, what do you want for your children? Whatever they want. They know what they got to do. It ain't my job to say you going to be a lawyer or a goddamn nurse. It's whatever you want to do. But whatever you going to do, you're going to make some money and you're going to be the best at it. And you're going to love what you do. I want my children to love what they do. Because if they don't, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to quit. Nobody loves school. No, nobody loves school. But goddamn it, you ain't going to be no motherfucking dropout. I promise you that.